thing. Yeah, gotta do it. Good morning, school. Dulce. Good morning. Good morning. Anderson at the beach, out and about, you know, visiting friends, hanging out, that sort of thing. That maybe you just basically just okay for the later part of it. A bunch of freaking crying. All right, then you and you guys are gonna come with me. All right, so I'm gonna go over here. And make what is known as perhaps a lot of Negroes. Extortion. Okay. Now you guys are gonna get the system of evil happy. This dynamic, this nepotistic dynamic, has been broken in so many ways. And in many cases, a lot of people don't realize that when you have a broken dynamic in your political structure, things kind of shift into various paths, so to say. It's like, you know, if you ever see like a tree that branches out and everything, well, disaster in politics happens in a much faster rate, pretty much like cracking thin ice. A felon's son was recently arrested for taking bribes, and also, as usual, because Lindsay Mace investigated shoes. I mean, I advanced from colors after I figured out what would they of like. Okay, we already know what's happening. Needless to say, God, oh, this just keeps getting funny. The ordinance would entail one crucial component, which would ensure the measure's passing, was the creation of the Compton Taxpayers Committee. Here's an excerpt from Cromwell's impartial analysis found on Ballotpedia, or whatever it is. The tax is subject to an independent annual financial audit. Proposed ordinance. In addition, the sales tax ordinance established an independent Compton Taxpayers Committee to review okay, that the committee be okay, and those being this sort of thing, but this report open back. There's no such thing as, you know, preventive maintenance or preemptive. Well, no, but mess. We're getting the little corners and so forth and start breathing all kinds of ridiculousness. All right, you do sit up and rattle their mouths off all damn day and so okay. Come on, ultimately make a strike against this. Act quickly because we owe chopping down literally sneakers you wear. Think about the clothes you wear. Think about the food that you get, the furniture, the technology of like importing stuff that our free trade agreement, which was started long before NAFTA, was solid. Okay, we so, you know, why are we? How about this for an illusion? Okay, 3 apples, bam, sucker punch, bam, 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 boom, boom, boom. In protests and so forth over the weekend as well, and for the most part, America's been looking pretty decent. Sure, we had a failed, uncertain as cheeseburger, your intrepid leader of a caring president. California has to come into power. Now, a lot of this happened during the 60s and so forth, when we couldn't get the education as black people, as they work on grade to be already 7th grade, she says, national borders. See what we're doing here, people? Mass miscegenation. See what we're doing here? Same thing that happened in slavery is now we got modern day miscegenation going on left and right. The kids from their need to open their eyes. That's where they find themselves getting into trouble, getting into gangs and all that. It's not nice. It's not nice separating families. We need to start thinking about the economic and social turn, but we do have to be thinking about how we can re-accommodate these young people who may have been an imposter all over the world. So here's I do have paraphernalia. Yes, I do. Now, for everybody with the like, Joy, 60 to about 100 views on this stuff on a day-to-day basis. You can also view it on YouTube at Ktng Morning Show. Click the like button, subscriber, you know, on YouTube. Also become a donating member subscriber. This is a guy who basically, I'm not letting that one go. We're raising, speaking of which, we're going to get on here into our other segment. Living so freaking long and whatnot, you might get past 200 years old. Who knows? Grandma Mom may have that in her. All right, anyway, as you know, wanted to make this a point to let you know that there's a very different to how you guys run your city there. So, 7 hours ago from the Houston Chronicle, after eviction notices for many. Well, what the hell does that mean? A week after the rain stopped, the eviction notices started showing up by Labor Day. Managers of swamped apartment complexes across the city. No problem, Jason. I will get that. In a minute. Okay. And gravel with flooded property, putting in new people. Okay, who will pay those rents. The organization group is calling on Houston area landlords is that there is no care for those of us on the bottom. There's no care for all of us who strive to keep a roof over one's head. There is no no justice in it. There's no justice and fairness because everything now is, as they would say, pretty much on the up and up for people to truly wind up getting, hosed. And they're going to get it. And what could be more interesting, and I repeat, what could be more interesting than knowing that a Republican state is acting Republican? Here it is that as long as Harvey has made an impact on everything, you have to ask yourself, where are your community leaders? Where are your, where's your government? That's what it is. Wow. And to think about it, so yeah, I really have to think about the people from Katrina that moved into Houston and then now have to move back out. But then too, I also have to place blame on those who think they are so morally gifted above every that, and they like to share. Well, Pelosi told the congregation of Lakewood Church Sunday morning, one of the, it's like, he wanted to clarify something, but on most Sundays, nationwide backlash, Lakewood Church welcomed several hundred evacuees. The following statement: "Love me," he said. "You need to get on social media." This building flooded in 2001 when the Rockets were still playing basketball. He preaches hope, and sometimes you need to hear that message, said one member of the congregation, a young woman who, like the churchgoers approached for comment, declined to be named. Wow. You don't want to give up the source, huh? But you just want to have somebody just have your words, right? Yeah, so I don't think I'll be watching cat, considering. But consider carefully. Which is why they're paying no attention to them, because they're going to run into their own problems and they're going to deal with them. And of course, they're going to look pretty stupid doing them. Okay? So, I find this one real sketchy here, because this involves domestic violence. Now, domestic violence, people, as we know, is when you are cohabitating with between two people, basically a male and a female. It's not a myth. It's not like something like you can call it for domestic battery or anything of that nature. No, this is called assault and battery, but this is more or less like domestic violence here. There's a difference, okay? And speaking to officers about this and so forth, they've given me a clear understanding, and I have it all on tape, so I'm gonna put this up later on today. So this way you guys can get an understanding. So here out of the Daily News about an hour ago, man's parents fly from India to Florida to beat his wife. Wow. Parents of a 33-year-old man flew from India to Florida to beat his wife after he told them she was disobedient. Deborah Kelsey was arrested on Saturday along with his parents, Jasbir and Bundaver Kelsey, after deputies found his wife, Silke Gain, severely bruised all over her body. Gain was beaten, held against her will, and on one occasion threatened with a kitchen knife by her 67-year-old father-in-law, according to the arrest report cited. Okay. Kelsey asked his parents to help counsel and discipline his wife for being disobedient, and the Indian nationals flew to the couple's Riverview home outside Tampa, with police saying the abuse had been going on for, quote-unquote, an extended period of time. When the argument broke out between Deborah Kelsey and Gayen on Friday, he hit her repeatedly before his parents joined in, the arrest report stated. They also accidentally hit Deborah Kelsey and Gayen's 1-year-old baby at the one point in the fight, and Jasper threatened to stab his daughter-in-law with a kitchen knife. The report stated Gayen was eventually dragged into another room, and held against her will. When she called her own parents in India to tell them about the meeting, they notified the police, who showed up at the home at 6:30 a.m. Saturday morning. No one came to the door when the deputy with the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office knocked, even though they had confirmed the family was at home. At one point, Guillen tried to open the door and screamed for the deputy to save her and her child, the sheriff's office said. That beard, because she tried to shut the door, but the deputy eventually forced his way in and arrested him and his parents. Which goes to show you people, if you are one of those crybaby ass bastards, okay, who likes hitting on his women and thinks that violence solves anything or gets anything done, sadly mistaken. There's an old saying in the Zulu culture, you know, I may pick this up from like Shaka Zulu. If you're going to beat me down, make sure I stay down. For if I rise, I become like a phoenix and I destroy your entire village. Think about that. Or I can just jet around with whipped cream and just spray everything all over the place and make a big mess. But we got to clean up our messes. And those of you who do not understand the Mary Shelley axiom principle have yet to realize that when you develop and make up your own freaking social monsters, it is your responsibility, and I repeat, it is your responsibility to tame those monsters before they become larger than life. And you want everybody to think for themselves, but you're trying to think for them, which is called micromanagement. And micromanagement nagging is no place at all that doesn't get anything solved. It just drives people away. That's all it does. Okay? So it doesn't matter how you fix it or anything like that and so forth. It winds up being schlockery at the end of it. And when it becomes schlockery, guess what? I gotta wipe my hands on it. But you know, the best thing is, I'm looking forward to the day when, you know, I actually, you know, get my benefits set up from the VA, so I can leave these jackasses by themselves and let them handle their own garbage. Oh no, that's right. They talk so much crap. Back it up, then. But here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna back up some even better things. Okay, and from a long time ago, there is a great petition that's being circulated right now. So we got to go through these announcements here. There's a great petition being held right now at StopOregonHarvesting.org. Many of you have heard of the Jason Smith story that we broadcast from time to time. This is to let you know that you can go to this website and, you know, sign up to petition, you know, these inevitable crimes against humanity which are happening in China. Okay, but they're also happening here for a simple reason, because we don't take care of our kids. We don't take care of our children the way we're supposed to. Also, we have, logistics recruitment, Baron HR, human resources, the human side of business is, or Lyft hiring, fork drivers, production workers, loaders, scanners, palleters, packing, and labelers. So this is going on tomorrow, September 6th, from 10 a.m. to 12. So if anything, you're going to basically need to get down there by 10 a.m. For more information, contact Maurice Pereiro at 909-242-79,000, 7999, extension 211, or email at mpereiro@goodwillsocal.org. Again, the number is 909-242-7999. And their main office is located at 264 East Monterey Avenue, Pomona, California, 91767. Also, there is a, there is the 23rd coming up in September from the Holy Tabernacle of God Missionary Baptist Church. Luberta Robinson, senior team leader, Ministry of Membership Care, 2312 West Florence Avenue in Los Angeles, California. From 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., there's going to be a health fair, which also holds free mammography. Also, there's free HIV testing, CPR and first aid training, blood pressure screening, health tips, a lot of screenings, free diabetes screenings, Zumba, children's games, food, and entertainment. It's all there. You need to sign up today. and contact these people at 323-752-9243. Again, it's 323-752-9243 for the health fair, which is going to be held at the Holy Tabernacle of God Ministry Baptist Church at the Ministry of Membership Care, 2312 West Florence Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90043. That's going to be Saturday on October 23rd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Let's also DJ LOS presents Dilemma and Midwest Country. Good morning to Jason J Chill Grant for bringing that information up there to us. So this is at https soundcloud.co/j-chill music/ja-hot-in-ready-remix-feature feat FEAT-DJDEA. That is a long one. I'll push this up later. Okay. Oh my God. Other than that, let's get around the block here and see who's happening, what's going on, and say good morning to everybody, because this is what we do here. We wish everybody a good morning and a great start to the week. As we start with our first and foremost good mornings to, of course, ladies say, the Myra, good morning. Let's see, who else we got here? Danny Pickett, good morning. Harlem Duke, good morning. Jamil Stokes, good morning. Melanin Radio, good morning. Okay. Kill, good morning. That's funny, I got a song, by the way. Anyway, okay. Anyway, Commerce as well. And we support him and his small business all together. And if you're a small business looking to get a great advertising package, by all means, contact me here, ktng860am.org. And who do they affect? Because if they affect them, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be agnostic enough to come up in front of you and say, I don't like what you're doing. Okay? And when that happens and so forth, you got to just man up and take it and move on. Because obviously a stuck situation like that means only one problem. It is going to be a hell of a torture session that goes on with it. Especially if it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So if anything, I stand corrected. I stand to be absolved, and 9 times a day, I stand not guilty. Anyway, if anything, I want you guys to have a great day. Remember your prayers for the morning, and remember your prayers for the evening, and remember your prayers for those who cannot help themselves, period. Especially if they're like, especially if they're loose cannons, like me. Anyway, gotta say goodbye, gotta say hello, and most of us gotta go. But in most cases, before I do leave up out of here, I want you guys to have yourself a safe and wonderful day, and remember that nobody or any instance or circumstance take your shine. Your inner happiness is better than everybody else's miserability. And those that live miserable, by all means, you'll die first. Yeah, okay, come on. I've never seen a miserable piece of fruit actually get eaten. You know, right? Go figure. Anyway, I'm out of here. Stay clear and be there and be aware. The end of the world is coming, people. And so grab as much attention and as much crap as you can, because it's not going to go anywhere with you. All right. With that, love, peace, and chicken grease, I'm out of here. Y'all have yourself a safe and beautiful day.